Still just working on Clemson.
No, still just working on Clemson, I mean, definitely tired of hitting all them defensive guys, Scott, Dex, Carlos, Christian, all those guys. But still, we got another couple weeks. So still just trying to focus on Clemson and do what we can control to, give ourselves the best chance to win.
Does fatigue get to be kind of a problem at this point, since you've gotten a lot of, you're done with two-a-days, but now you're getting closer to actual game week? Are you starting to kind of maybe feel it in your legs a little bit as you get closer?
A little bit. You get a little bit of those camp legs towards the end, but Coach Swinney's doing a really nice job at kind of managing practices to where he's going to make sure we're at our best at game time. And so, that's all you can do is really trust him, because, the man knows what he's doing. So, yeah, you get a little fatigue, but that's really where mental toughness comes in. And it's such a good job that our guys do in strength conditioning during the summer to get us ready for, that fatigue that, you're going to be pretty tired after, long season. So I think they do a really good job around here, though, really manage the practices.
Where do you feel like you are now? How do you feel like you've progressed now from where you might have been last season?
Just everything, technique-wise. Knowledge-wise, I've come a long ways, gotten my body right. This time last year, I was just hoping for a chance. And so now I can really, focus on myself and what I have to do to be a better player. Just the extra things, looking at safeties, where they're stacked, if they're down, if they're not down, just different things like that to try and read defenses to see who's blitzing and whatnot. Just little small fine-tuned things that, can help me in this team.
How much easier is it to prepare when you are that firmly established starter rather than just competing for a job?
Oh no, it's. You always prepare like you're the starter. Everybody tries to come out here and practice like you're the starter, but it's just one of those things where that's one less thing you got to worry about. And whenever you really get into especially in the heat of camp, not worrying about that one thing can just help your mind go so much easier. You rest easier. So it definitely, I feel a lot of stress relief, and I think that's also been able to help me really focus in on my process and just once again the small things.
How exciting is it to know that pretty soon you'll be able to start hitting other guys instead of your own teammates when you play Auburn?
Oh yeah, it's great. These guys we've been banging on each other for a while now, and it's just going to be great to have a fresh face, really. Not looking over and seeing a gigantic tribal tattoo that Scott has or anything like that, So it's going to be a big relief. And, the season's always so much fun, just from not even just, playing football, obviously, we've got to love that, but just the whole atmosphere that our fans bring, and just the whole excitement and anticipation of the season really makes it worth it.
Have you gotten to watch much film in Auburn?
Yeah. Just little bits and pieces over the summer, and they're a really good defensive team, very very stout defensively, especially in their defensive front. Not to take anything away from their backs or their corners or any guys like that, but their defensive front is the guys that I'm mainly focus on, and they just really jump out at you. They're go hard guys. Not to say that they're not great players, because they are. But they're those guys that just have high motors that you really got to focus on finishing, because if you don't, they'll get off and make the play. So, and that's been a big emphasis for us throughout the summer as well, is just finishing everything that we do.
Considering that their defensive front is regarded as one of the best in the nation, and the offensive line here at Clemson is regarded as one of the best as well, is this kind of like a heavyweight clash? Is that the way you're kind of looking at it? Maybe something that you're looking for a challenge on the offense?
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but this is big-time Division I football, so everybody you're going to play, you got to prepare like you're going into a heavyweight bout. So these guys know different. Like I said, they're a great group of guys. They got quality depth at their defensive tackle position, I know, and defensive end as well. So we just really got to focus on us and see what we can do to give us the best chance to win.
How much do you feel like going into this first game, being a senior leader on the team, how much do you feel like it's your responsibility to get that offensive line, get your unit ready to go?
Oh, well, you always got to have your guys going, no matter if you're the senior leader or whatever. You always try and encourage guys. But, I do feel a sense of pride almost. Like today, I feel like we had a really good practice up front, even as an offense. felt like we had a really good practice. Came out, I felt like, with a lot of excitement, and finished the day off well. So, I always take pride in that, but just, really just getting those guys prepared. I mean, I love seeing, especially the young guys, maybe not someone that's going to come out and come with the first team on, the opening drive, but guys like Noah Green, or like Justin Falcinelli, John Simpson, just getting those guys prepared mentally is something that, because I know where they're at. I know I was